I'm on my way to an island and I'm popping shit at the pilot. Niggas be broken, be solid, but still talking shit like they got it. They said that they honest, I'm money, these niggas gon' say that they got it. Get out with the kitties, these niggas gon' blame it on college. They don't wanna see you win, they don't wanna see the ring. You don't wanna see a bitch caught up in the stars like you out of space. Mention that they kind of resurrection and I'm running out of space. Tell your homie, keep on coming, mama send it so running away. Niggas barely getting lawyer money, better get some sick soy money. Running around like a Superman, don't be selfish, get your mommy trust money. Cause I don't wanna put it on your money, I don't wanna make it happen to you niggas with the fucking red and money.
Hop in the Raven, I bought it, it's Liddy again. Fly out the fifth in the tropic and Liddy again. All of my partners is poppin', you know that we Liddy again.
I'm on my way to an island and I'm popping shit at the pilot. Niggas be broken, be solid, but still talking shit like they got it. They said that they honest, I'm money, these niggas gon' say that they got it. Get out with the kitties, these niggas gon' blame it on college. They don't wanna see you win, they don't wanna see the ring. You don't wanna see a bitch caught up in the stars like you out of space. Mention that they kind of resurrection and I'm running out of space. Tell your homie, keep on coming, mama send it so running away. Niggas barely getting lawyer money, better get some sick soy money. Running around like a Superman, don't be selfish, get your mommy trust money. Cause I don't wanna put it on your money, I don't wanna make it happen to you niggas with the fucking red and money.
Hop in the Raven, I bought it, it's Liddy again. Fly out the fifth in the tropic and Liddy again. All of my partners is poppin', you know that we Liddy again. All of the fours on college, you know that we Liddy again. They don't wanna see the squad, they don't wanna see the rain. They don't wanna see a bitch up in the stars like you're going out of space. Liddy again, I got it, we Liddy again. Liddy again, I got it, we did it, we Liddy again. Feature money out of safe when they bought a rain, brought it on college. Niggas talking like they want it when we in the city, they don't want problems. Niggas say they gon' rob us, but nigga, we coming for welfare. I shoot a bullet when I pull it, how you catch a bullet like a head of feather? Should've known it was Liddy when bitches don't lying on my dick. Now they pussy like I hit, can't even be a side push. I'm in Nas chains and you ain't even looking like you a five. Bro, bitches tryna do it for Twitter when they used to do it for viral. I'm the man of the hour, I'm the nigga with the airtime. Rolls Royce Ray, put your bitch up in the stars like she in the airline. Niggas talk about my hairline, I laugh about it, I be feeling them. See, we be both making M's, they be making memes, I be making millions. I just counted up a $250,000, a QM, that's a $250,000. They don't wanna see Jay drop 6 fly profit when he go to Philly. Funny money, yeah, I know it's silly, but you all feel me. When I pull up and I got a pour for the profit, she gon' know it's Liddy, motherfucker. Hop in the Raven, I bought it, it's Liddy again. Fly out the fifth in the tropic and Liddy again. All of my partners is poppin', you know that we Liddy again. All of the fours on college, you know that we Liddy again. They don't wanna see the squad, they don't wanna see the rain. They don't wanna see a bitch up in the stars like she going out of space. Liddy again, I got it, we Liddy again. Liddy again, I got it, we did it, we Liddy again.
All of my niggas is way up, the niggas is haters, I know that they hate us. I score your bitch like a layup, I make a meal like a layup. I pop a bill just to stay up, I said the lean is to slide up. I'm with my team and we going up, all of these fools they know us. Whip it like a soda when we mix the soda up. Perfect timing and we blowing up, fuck it, I'ma like a rollie up. Shorty fucking for Chanel, I ain't tripping, it's a coconut. Put the ride to the motor bus, stack the paper full of sofa up. Lay on that paper, I am not slacking, I stay on that paper. I feel like it's a restraining order on that money.
Thugger,
Yeah.
go right up,
Make you say, no limit. Got that masterpiece, no limit, baby. Give you that black card, no limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. Make you say, no limit. I see murder that, no limit, baby. Give you that ghetto D, girl, no limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. You know you fine, baby, you know that you fine. I'm just trying to make you mine, trying to make you mine. Yeah, I'm trying to make you mine. Put a tingle in your spine. We got a vibe, we got a way. You should ride on it. All of the places I can take you, girl, is limitless. So if you've never been, girl, I would just love to take you there. You don't have to worry about a thing. I gotta let me show you better than. Cause I may not know you, just let me hold you. You be my soldier, like you from the north. Make it say, no limit. Got that masterpiece, no limit, baby. Give you that black card, no limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. Make it say, no limit. I see murder that, no limit, baby. Give you that ghetto D, girl, no limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. Cars on decline, baby, the cars on decline. You roll with me and we shine, baby, we shine. Yeah, little mama, we shine. Just pick a destination. Go ahead, show me you can get like everything. Show me like any car, any house, baby, you can get like any ring, anything. Then I can knock it down, through the night, through the day, yeah. I knock that pussy out, baby, you call the Sugar Ray, yeah. Cause I may not know you, just let me hold you. You be my soldier, like you from the north. Make it say, no limit. Got that masterpiece, no limit, baby. Give you that black card, no limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. Make it say, no limit. I see murder that, no limit, baby. Give you that ghetto D, girl, no limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby.
You found out that wine, baby girl, I ain't lying. Made my homie drop a dime, commit a crime, jeopardize my lifeline, just to see your vital sign. Ain't no limit, baby, we do it logic. Ain't no limit, baby, when you a started. Martyr outsmart the robber. Build a session with Bacardi Barbies. Kerosene. Promise spin wild machine. Same ways in prima donna. Never limit, I'm a stunner. Tell it I do never runners. Fuck them boys, they all beginners. Follows interact them. I'ma spend my night with them. I can put carrots all over you. Carrots all over you. Never mind me on the private shit, man. I been getting high with these fools. And she said all her friends fake, so she solo rockin'. And she a real bad bitch. She ain't gotta Photoshop it.
No limit. I see murder that, no limit, baby. Give you that ghetto D, girl, no limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby.
Yeah, didn't you say that your mama like me? Likely, they ain't gonna be one like me, so maybe I might just be worth saving. So don't let me.
I just took some mileage with us. Got some bitch from Flawless with us. She gon' fuck your squad with us. I'ma fuck her bras with us. Bitch from Pakistan with us. Ferraris in them lambs with us. About to fuck this club up with us.
Metro Boomin, want some more, nigga.
I turn the Ritz into a pole house. It's like eviction number 4 now. Go ahead and that shit on the floor now. Girl, go ahead and show me how you go down. And I feel my whole body peeking. And I'm fucking anybody with their legs wide. Getting faded with some bitches from the west side. East Coast, nigga reppin' north side. Never waste a hoe's time. Bitch, I'm on my own time. Fuck a nigga cosign. Always change my number and my phone line. Baby girl, I don't lie. Used to have no money for a crib. Now my room service bill cost your whole lot. If they try to stem me, I go all out military. I'm camoed all out like I'm in the military. I'm free up all my niggas locked up in the penitentiary. Cause I'm always reppin' for the low life. Reppin' for the low life. Low life, low life, low life. No, I'm reppin' for the low
tell her sorry. Porsches in the valley, I got Bentleys, I got Rarries. Taking pain pills on the plane, getting charged. Popping tags on tags, I was starving. Bitch, I got the juice and the carbon. Turn a 5-star hotel to a trap house. Roaches everywhere like we forgot to take the trash out. Flood my cross with ice, getting money, my religion. Got my baby mama and my side bitch kissing. I turn the wrist into a lean house. This the 6th time getting kicked out. I can't feel my face, I'm on auto raw nauseous. Niggas tryna ride my fucking wave, now they salty. Running with the wave, get you killed quick. Shoot you in your bag like you Rick. La Mexico with no life to afterlife, my whole life, my whole life.
Cause I'm always rapping for that low life. Low life, low life, low life. No, I'm rapping for that low life. Yeah. Said I'm rapping for that low life. Low life, low life, low life, low life. Said I'm rapping for that low life.
Cause they know a nigga keep 10 rifles. And they know a nigga keep 10 snipers. Keep them baby bottles like we wearing diapers. Yeah, they stereotyping. Cause they know a nigga keep 20 rifles. And they know a nigga keep 20 snipers. And they know a nigga keep 10 rifles. Sniper, 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 sniper. Wifey, 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 wifey. That's your wifey, 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 wifey. I think I like her, like her, like her, like her, like her. That's your wifey, 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 wifey. I think I like her, like her, like her, like her, like her. Oh, that's your wifey, 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 wifey. I think I like her, like her, like her, like her, like her. I just took some Molly with us. Got some bitch with followers with us. She gon' fuck the squad with us. I'ma fuck her bras with us. Bitch from Pakistan with us. Ferraris and them nails with us. Bout to fuck this club up with us. We bout to fuck this club up with us.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, your man a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about, watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. But said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on FBG, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. life is good. You know what I mean? Like,
100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, cause been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Ooh, granted, she was standing right there while I catch a play on the brick. Ooh, I made them little niggas go haywire, Taliban in this bitch. Ooh, I done been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Ooh, who gave you pills, who gave that dust? Pluto sent you on the lick. Ooh. Too many convicts that rolled me to play in this shit. Ooh, proud of nonsense, get old summer spreading this bitch. Ooh, they had the counter like lighting it up, nigga, anybody could get it. Ooh, I'm on a PJ lighting it up, backwood full of sticky. Ooh, I'm trying to tote that Draco or London, and it's extended. Ooh, they gotta stretch a nigga out, we gon' die for this shit. Ooh, yeah, I ride for my niggas, I lie to my bitch. Ooh, we some poor, high class niggas made it, we rich. Yeah, I was at the band though, got a penthouse for a closet. Ooh, it's like a shando, live on my neck, my wrist. Ooh, I got pink toes that talk different languages. Ooh, got promethazine in my blood and Percocet.
I ain't gonna even front. This shit sitting in the middle of the hood. I've been serving fiends, get my racks. About to buy me some studio time, make me a song.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
I'm about to go big.
You can't spit. For
I
real?
got bars, fool.
Man, you need a hard video.
If I do the video, you got directed. You got the vision.
Don't gas me up.
You gonna be bigger than Lil X. You see how his videos be popping, nigga.
100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, cause been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. That's by the time I call her Serene. I go tremendo for new fettuccine. All fat though, claret the pinky. All fat though, we ordered the Fiji. I'm in the loop with the voodoo, I'm in the loop with the woo. Which one you working? I put your face to the news, I put the puss on the shirt. After I murked it, make him go shoot up the hearse. Cost me a quarter bird. Nigga's birthday and you a maniac, a fucking alien. How you spurting? Got that kitty cat, I'm having fun with that. Going Birkin. 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, cause been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Ooh, 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. Yeah, 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch.
Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? We got a powerful interview coming up tonight. I want everybody that's in the chat to have a open mind, an open heart. It's gonna be some things that you're gonna hear that's gonna be quite frankly terrible. But I needed everybody here. We've been all in this YouTube arena here for a while. And I invited a young man to come and visit with me to basically tell his story. His story is it's not my story, it's his story, you know. And without further ado,
I need 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Yeah, it ain't that. Like, you can live how you want to live. Yeah. You don't have to worry about it. I done been to sleep in the car with the window rolled down. I take a whole nap. Like just far from regular, she just take a whole nap. And sleep. Like, and then nobody even mess with me. Like, people don't mess with you. They don't mess with you. Like, I would have my window open, without the screen, like, whatever, like, oh, that was first floor. All night, I don't sleep, like, nobody mess with you. And you got those type of windows, like, they walk up and stand at the window. Yeah, it's like the movie type of window. It was on these placards, just up to the just open that time. Yeah. And he first got his That's not what it's I don't know what the expect or how the circles are looking or what. That's all my flower is.
Before I have him to come into the room, this is what I'm asking for the people in my chat to do. I put his PayPal and I put his Cash App on the screen. My moderators have strict instructions. I would love it if everyone in this chat donated to this young man because I've heard his story. You see what I'm saying? I heard his story, and they need it. They need it. You know? So when you post, since you guys can't see it, I want you to post the amount that you send him in the chat. I want my moderators keep a tally of it, and I'm gonna post it on the screen. Yo. I don't think they heard me. I have a seat right there. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
What's good?
Welcome. Shut that door. Welcome to the Grown Man Show.
How you doing?
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kevin Terrell Jr.
Cause y'all probably don't see we look just alike. Now that I got a beard, that made it worse.
I have to tell you that this young man is he's intelligent, he's smart, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke.
Right.
He has ambitions of different things that he wants to do.
Right.
And with further ado, I'm not gonna tell his story. I would like him to tell his story to the people. Right now we have 247. I can see that going up pretty high here in a little bit. Kev,
man,
they can hear you. They can see you all over the U.S. And I'm going to get out your way. The floor is yours from the beginning to the end.
I mean, you got any questions in particular that you want to know?
No, they want to hear the whole story. Everything.
Well,
you know what I mean? Basically, hold on. Let me do this just so I can show you what they've seen.
I ain't got a haircut. The coronavirus got us out here looking crazy. I'm a barber out of town. This ain't even like me.
I'm going to play this right here.
Yeah.
And this you.
Yeah. I had to get it out there. Look. Listen.
I feel it in the air when my soul leave. I talk to God every day, he hear my soul speak. No sleep, stayed up at night cause it was no heat. Right down on that bed with my cold feet. But I thank my OG for being there for us all. She was the one we called right there to break our fall. We couldn't call Pop's case of an emergency. It was no urgency. That's what really hurted me. As a man, it's what I couldn't understand. How I was the underdog who couldn't get the upper hand and made me fucking mad. I blame my fucking dad. That shit was fucking trash, but that's the fucking past. We in the present. Why couldn't my presents give me better presents on Christmas? I had a whole wish list, but that was wishful thinking cause I knew I wouldn't get shit. This shit ridiculous. That how my pops can't even witness that his son really gifted. Why couldn't you just listen? Cause that's what you told me. You gotta practice if you gon' preach. And make sure you leave a lasting impression. Instead you added aggression and used a belt as if that added a lesson. But they ain't changed nothing. Why you think we did the same stuff? I mean, it's common sense that college shit got out of it. But if you win, I'm proud of it. Cause I ain't knocking education. I just wanted better wages with that piece of paper. I will owe more than I was making. That shit was whack. You ever got some student loans and couldn't pay it back? Man, I'm just stating facts. And I wasn't good at math neither. Shit was boring. I was snoring. It ain't half either. Now I make more than my math teacher. And I ain't going back to class neither. I want my own shit. This grown shit is way harder than you think it is. I just wish that I could be a kid, reborn again so I could see my gift. So I ain't never gotta worry about needing shit. Man, I plead the fifth. Look, listen. Some family, they go through your mail without their name on it. Till they see that it's a bill and now they don't want it. Now they found out it's your mother's, but didn't give no cash towards the bills to make sure it was covered. They watched her suffer, that shit absurd. My OG walked up in the house and wouldn't say a word. Cause she was just so tired from all the shit she did at work. Now I could see her hurt, I saw that pain from all that working that she did. I knew I was that nigga when she birthed me as a kid, and that's just how it is. Look, I remember staying on Chappelle. My OG went to jail. We stayed with my pops, and after that shit was hell. He had a little bride named Janine or Janelle. I ain't know the chick. He moved her right in on some bogus shit. Right when OG left, like we ain't noticed it. You cold as shit. Listen. I remember in my younger days eating, OG took me and Lil Sis out. We lied about our age just so we can get the discount. And you know where we went, straight to Old Country Buffet. The line was always long, but we ain't care, we had to wait. OG looked at us and said, you 9 and you 10. We set some fake ages just so me and Sis get in, boy, them was good times. I just hope the whole hood fine. I swear the bad run free, then the good down. It's critical. When you in that ocean, they ain't feeling you. I literally had to wade in the water. Negro spirituals. Pass the test above sea level to get a clear view of who was in my corner when I needed it most. I knew who was really there and who proceeded to ghost. But I knew that was a given when I met you in the first place. The other side, the grass always greener. Happy Earth Day, my bread real. A lot of y'all be in bed still. I knew how to run it up so I could tread meals. Like how you owe the government cheese but won't eat fed meals. It's crazy. Niggas keep a shady on the daily. Benjamin Button, I've been 100 since a baby. But maybe if you niggas follow the trend, been busting my own moves, they gon' follow the dance. Wavy. They go our apartment right there.
Yeah.
I was right there on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I drove past that when I went back to the
crib. You need to fix your, hang him up. You need to fix your cash app. You can hang him up.
What you mean?
Somebody said I'm trying to send him cash app and they won't let me fix your, go to your cash app.
I mean, let's go.
Go to your app and accept everything. I don't know what it's doing. It ain't say nothing. Oh yeah, accept all that. Accept. You probably have to keep doing that.
Oh.
All right. It should be, his cash app should be clear now. Should be clear. I'm gonna make this smaller so the chat can come back up in a box. But brother, I'm gonna turn this over to you. I'm gonna put it back on the black screen. They can still hear you. Okay. I'm gonna let you have the floor. You know what I mean? Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get out to work.
I mean, far as like the rap go, I mean, I only speak facts like in my rap. I don't speak no, ain't no cap like in my rap. Like all these, people be, with all this stuff in they rap. I ain't even a rapper. I just, did that off, being at work and just, I heard the beat and I was, feeling the beat, and then the beat was just, it was just the way the beat is designed. It makes you start getting on some life story type deal. So I was just mainly, speaking my life, things I've been through, everything from since a kid, what I saw, growing up. Like he was there, I ain't gonna sit here, and bash my pops. He was there, but in my opinion, I just felt like it should have been more things that I should have learned as being a man. There's a lot of things about being a man that I didn't, like I said, I didn't understand that I wish I would have known, to this day. Because, like, if you there, it's certain things that you should know.
Right.
At the certain age, it's like, it's like you say you there, as people, I was like, oh, they was there, and I was there. It's like, you there, but it's like, what are you doing? Why you there?
Right.
Because anybody could be there. My uncle was there.
Right.
And it's when my uncle did everything. He did a lot for me. And I commend him for that, But as far as just, moving to different places and, moving to different, shelters. I ain't never been in a shelter before because we always was straight. We had many mansion, everything.
Right.
We was decent, But nobody would have helped my mama pay the bills for that mini mansion.
Right.
Everybody just wanted to stay there, just leech off us. Like I come from a family of people, we did a lot for family, but as soon as we at our downfall, it's like nobody was there. It's like soon as like the bills start coming in the mail, everybody all like, like, oh well, they start passing it off to my mama, but they look at it, they thirsty to like open it and check on it, but soon as it's like a bill, they like pass it off to the owner of the house, which is my OG. So it's like, why y'all to help her like start putting the money to it? Like, man, like, oh well, we staying here, so let us, do this for you. But I mean, like, we had good times. I ain't gonna sit here and act like we ain't had good times, and at times was fun and stuff like that. But times was harder than good times. Like I remember, being young, being 10 years old, being in 5th grade, going from OVs to the West Side, being in the shelter. Not having a TV for 8 months, like as a kid, to not have a TV, to just go from watching TV every day to not having a TV, that's a huge change for me. Like that's a big like change that I had to live with, from carrying hair buckets, because mama did hair, so we had to carry the hair buckets on the train, the metro train, way out to the suburbs, But the thing is, it's cold, like, it's going from there back to the shelter, in Chicago. Like, that was a life-changing experience, and I appreciate the people at the shelter, that was there, help for us. My mama cooked in the shelter. There's nobody else, apparently nobody else know how to cook in there. So she went in the kitchen, made sure we had, used what they had to make sure we had good meals. And, we was solid. We went from there to a different shelter where it was more so of like apartment style.
Right.
Because the original shelter, it was like everybody was in there. Everybody I think it was a domestic violence shelter. Like everybody with their kids. It was just ladies and their kids. It was no
So
guys.
it was
in
a
there.
domestic shelter?
I believe so. It was. Because I only seen kids and their mama. It was no daddies up in there.
Right.
Nobody daddy was in there. Everybody daddy was somewhere else.
Right.
So my guess it was, we had the little 3 beds in there. My mama slept on one, my sister slept on one, and I slept on one. And we had the little radio on the floor. They played T-Pain 5 o'clock in the morning every morning. That's the only thing I remember hearing. And then they came knock on the door. Oh, it was time to go to school. Washing up with the other boys that I ain't know.
Right.
We had to go in the supposedly playroom. If that was it. If that's what they wanted to call it. They wanted to play up in there.
Right.
There was a little BS TV that didn't work. Everybody fighting over who want to watch this, who want to watch that. And I ain't used to that. I'm used to have my own TV. Like, what the hell is this? And we left, so we would go outside mostly and just,
Well, I know you under a lot of pressure right now. I can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know I can see it. But I didn't invite you here to bash your father.
Yeah.
I talked to you about that.
Yeah.
Because we are about building. I'm not concerned with him. I'm concerned with you. You out here, the Las Vegas. I know how it is. This pandemic shit going on.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that if you need me for anything, you know where I live at now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm supporting you. I see they done already gave you over $535. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people showed up here to hear a lot of bad things. And trust me, this young man has a struggle. He does. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
But as I told you in the months prior, like I'm not here to try to destroy anybody.
Facts.
I think that his story need to be told the way that he wants to tell his story.
Right.
These people, you're courageous. You see that?
Yeah.
When I talked to you, you said that no one would hear your story. Like you didn't believe no one would ever, nobody cared. This and that. Man, you got thousands of people that care. That number that's 300, the longer we sit here, that number gonna go up. People gonna donate. They're gonna donate to you. That food truck that you talking about you getting. They're gonna support you in that. You know what I mean? And I told you, when I told you on the phone that I don't play no games.
Yeah.
You here, you welcome to talk about what you want to talk about. Don't let nobody pressure you. Ain't nobody finna do nothing to you. None of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, so I see, people comment on it.
Right.
They like, why was we in the shelter? The shelter came because we left. We left where we was at on 73rd and Jeffrey. We left. Oh, it's not Jeffrey, Chappelle, because we stayed across the street from my grammar school.
Right.
My grammar school is across the street. So
we
left there. We just got up, at the middle of the night and was just gone. Like we was just like out. Like we put all the stuff in the U-Haul truck and we was out.
Right.
He was like, we got to get out of here. And then
why did y'all have to leave in the middle of the night?
Leaving the night. That's when my father was gone. That's
right.
when he was, he was out. He was gone, going to work or going to DJ, doing what he was doing.
Right.
Well, it's the time to, get out of it because we can't be in here. There's no longer.
Right.
We left. We ended up going to, shelter and things like that. And that's how we found out about the one in Schaumburg. And I guess it was something happened in Schaumburg to where we couldn't be there. So then they took us and drove us all the way back to Chicago. And I don't know what kind of, I think they gave us I think they paid for us a cab or something like that.
Right.
To drive us there and went into Chicago, went on the west side, stayed there, in the shelter. We was from there, went into another shelter-like program, but it was more of an apartment style.
Right.
Everybody had their own apartments, but it was still under the shelter umbrella. We went across the street to a church. There was a church across the street from there.
Right.
They did a lot, for us. They had toy drives and stuff like that. We cooked. They was making pizzas. So it was cool. It was what I had to deal with. I couldn't really. I was still going to my school. I had to get on the bus, take two or three buses to get from that side of town to my school. And we went from there to school. Me and my sister at there in the morning early. We got to get up early enough because our school was
I understand. I know how Chicago works. Shit, I know exactly how it works.
So
what I want to tell you is that you still with your mother. You still got your mother close to you.
Always.
You still with your mother.
That's my dog.
And that's what the main thing. $575. Thank you very much.
Appreciate that.
You still with your mother.
Always.
I take my hat off to you. That's the kind of person that I am. And you know what
I ain't
mean?
gonna never leave her.
Hey.
A lot of people, they came and went at our family, but I ain't gonna be the one that do that. People be like I never understood with this whole thing in the black community. They feel like once they get a certain age, they gotta leave their family behind. I never believed in that.
Right.
I don't believe in once you get this age, you gotta get away from your family members and let them.
Right.
I don't want to see my mama still struggling.
Right.
You've been struggling for way too long. It's from paying all the bills to giving her last checks up. She never was able to have any of her checks to herself.
Right.
And I feel like that's unfair to her.
Well, I talked to your mother probably 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And when I talked to her, she was so tired.
Yeah. As always.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I was mad at your father. I was like, I'm gonna get in touch with her. And then she was telling me about a book she was finna write.
Mm-hmm.
And I just made a decision in my mind. I was like, I'm gonna leave her alone because she tired. She doing the best she can. You know what I mean? and I don't want to invite you here to for any of that. Right. You know what I mean? I'm here. I reached out to you. My guy reached out to you. Yeah. And you were so intelligent to the point where I'm not going to put you in no situation. This is not a situation where I got you coming over here and being like, yeah, your father, Even though we got our thing, this and that, yada, 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 this is how men treat men. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And at this point, I want to get to the point because you're going to talk about that in your own time. It's not my story to tell. You can tell me your story 1,000 times, but it's not my story to get on here and tell all these people your story. You see what I'm saying? It's your story to tell. And I'm not finna put no pressure or try to finesse no interview. I'm not finna do any of that. I brought you here because it's a lot of these people that know you out there. Yeah. And they want to help you and they want to support you. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I mean? And
I feel like, just I would have thought like going through all that, it would have never been like, it would have never been foreseen. Like I would have thought it would just, brushed under the rug and, what's done, what happened, it happened. Like I would have thought it would have never been, Like I was, that's the reason why I think I thought about it because I remembered it. Like once I started writing into the rap and I started getting more into it, I just started thinking that stuff that I thought about that I said just started coming out because I remember it. Right. I remember it happening. Right. I remember being there, seeing my mama, trying to work and do like she worked at McDonald's on 95th and Jeffrey. Right. And my barber who I used to go to back then, I was going for him for years. Right. We was going to him and I met him. And then he cut my hair, and then she asked if I could work there, get my hair cut because I couldn't sit in the McDonald's with her. Right. I couldn't sit, we would be sitting in the McDonald's until from the time she started work to the time we got off of work. Right. Just me and my little sister just, thinking the things to, do. Like, playing on the phone, just chill. It was boring. And then I'm like, go outside, walk to the store, try to kill time till she was done. Right. And we went to the barbershop. I met my barber Anthony. Right. And he took me under his wing like his nephew. Right. He had a son that was the same age as me. So we clicked, me and his son clicked well, kicked it over his house. Right. Spent the night over his house, took me to church. Right. I had a fresh haircut every week. Right. Like that was the best damn job ever. Right. So I had a haircut every week. I had money in my pocket. I ran errands. I swept the shop. I played the game. They had 2 kids. I was like, damn, this is the best. This is the best job you can get as a kid.
It's some good brothers in Chicago.
Yeah, he was. I respect him a lot.
I grew up on 68th and Jeffrey.
68th and Jeffrey, for real.
Man, listen, man. My mom was
73rd. Jeffrey.
My mom was on the board at Zenith Television, and she was the top nurse at Michael Reese Hospital. And my dad worked at Standard Oil. Eventually, they got on drugs, lost their job, left, sent me to Alabama. You know what I mean? Mama got on drugs, daddy got on drugs. That's how it went for me. That last time seeing him probably was 9. Last time talking to him, I was 14. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of bad stuff happened to people with their family members back then and there. You know what I mean? And and that's the reason why I treat my kids and I treat my girl the way that you do. I think things is going to work out for you, young man. And I think that, when you want to vent and you want somebody to talk to or you need anything or you need some help or some advice, I'm here, bro. You know where I live at. Don't give nobody my address. Your daddy going to be calling you. Where the nigga live at?
Nah, I don't even, and it's kind of like bittersweet that we had to get to this level. Right. I was my daddy's number one advocate. Right. Like, ain't nothing nobody could tell me, when I was a kid. Like, family members, they would try to, say this or say, I'm like, what? Like, y'all crazy. Like, that's my daddy. Like, because, we had that, like, bond, with each other. And as the older I get.
So what, if you don't mind me asking, what's y'all relationship now?
We cool. We stand. I don't really,
Well, he watching this. What can you do to make the relationship? What can he do to make the relationship better? If it's not perfect, what can he do?
I mean, ain't nothing really. It's nothing really could be done now. I mean, you cool. Like I don't have no, ain't no beef like between us. Like that's my father. It always be my father. I always love him.
Right.
Ain't nothing. It's I'm grown now.
Right.
Like, I'm doing my own thing. Like all the past things that we we kicked it. We had good times. I always go over my day. I call him. I'm like, hey. Let me go over there, kick it with you. Because I was always around girls. I got all sisters. So I'm like, kicked it, his house, played the game, went to the basketball court, we tried to go to the basketball. He ain't that good, but he ain't that good. Nah, he wasn't that good.
Nigga, you can't hoop.
Nah, he can't hoop. Nah, he wasn't the hoop. He wasn't the hoop. But he took me there.
And this man, y'all see this? This man has a beautiful son.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And that's what
this changed my perspective on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Because I did not expect this to go this way.
Yeah.
But hey man, I'm old shit. I listen, every day I learn something new and I take a better step at being a better father. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that he probably seen you on here with me and he panicked. He probably was like, oh, because he been calling. He called 5,000 times.
Yeah.
5,000. It was...
Because he probably thought I was going to get
yeah, he thought he was going to get on here and have a bash fest, this and that, yada, yada, yada. We talked about all of that stuff. Not finna do that, bro. This ain't the platform for that.
Yeah.
We don't bash. We don't bash. You know what I mean?
He was there he was there. He was there. I always see my daddy. Like my daddy was, for us, he was in and out of prison. My mom was
he pretty fucking mean to me and my kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. He treat your kid. He treat you better than he treat the one that's upstairs. I tell you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But do I hate this guy and I want something bad to happen to him? No. Do we have a difference in opinion about some things?
Yeah.
We do. Of course we do.
We do.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I want him to know that his son's sitting right here. I have a lot of respect for him. These people that's in the chat, they have a lot, you know what I mean? They have a lot of freaking respect for you.
Yeah.
Look, it looks like you got a lot of people that want you to win.
Yeah, they ask some questions. All
right, you want to answer some questions?
They
all right, he's going to answer some questions. He's going to answer some questions. All right? What questions do you got? He can see your questions.
PayPal email address, please. It's up there.
PayPal email address. It's on the screen.
It's there.
I don't know if they want the PayPal email address though.
Well, that's just
it's the same thing. If you if you copy what's on the screen or put that in there, you can copy. You know what I mean? Somebody posted it earlier. Okay.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, somebody.
That says some one of my moderators. Thanks, Kirsty. Thanks, Wings. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, she got it.
How many siblings do you have?
I got 4 sisters. It's me.
Ooh, somebody said that you're single.
Yeah.
Somebody said he's single.
Yeah. Man, they be trying to snatch me up, man. They be trying to snatch me up out here. I don't be on that. I just be trying to, make sure my family is straight. I'm big on my family, so they came first. Like, I brought my mom out here.
Right.
My mom wasn't trying to come out here. She was like, no, we need to, stay here. You have a good paying job. She like, we decent paying job, rather stay here. And I'm like, we can't, ain't nothing here for us no more.
Right.
Like, I don't want to see myself here. I don't want nothing, to happen to me being out here.
Right.
And we was in the suburbs. The suburbs wasn't on nothing. That ain't nothing.
Man, that's smart.
Suburbs whack. Like, I'm like, what we gonna do out here? Ain't no opportunity here.
What suburbs? Madison Country Club?
We was staying in North Chicago.
North Chicago? Okay.
About like Waukegan.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly where that is.
Then I was working at Six Flags, when I was like 16. At the time, that was my first legal job.
Right.
Because I had to start I was already making my own money when I was in the barbershop.
Hey, brother, they asking these questions now. You're going to have to read them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you alone 5 minutes with the questions.
Okay.
All right, guys. He's reading the questions. He going to answer. Y'all know I'm finna go and smoke. I'm finna go smoke.
Do I support? I don't even get into that. I do listen to his music, but I don't get into that whole thing with R. Kelly and all that. I do listen to his music still to this day because I'm a fan of him on the artist side. His personal life ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't I ain't bashing him, none of that. Your mom went to your dad about this. Yeah. A lot of does his dad have a relationship with his sister? Yeah, he got a relationship. He got a relationship with my sisters. My older sister mainly. My older sister. She stay in contact. I mean, like, I just feel like for me to be the way that I am, it should have been more done for me. Like to go through like a lot of my friends, like a lot of people I grew up with, they was messed up. Like, I ain't gonna lie. What made me start? Let me start. I ain't even. I ain't a rapper. That's let me clear that up. I ain't a rapper. I ain't no rapper. I wrote that rap because I was at work. Like I said, I was bored. I wasn't doing nothing really. It was slow. So I was listening to the instrumental and I was rocking with it, and adding little words here this day, adding little words there, adding little words, and then each day I was adding words, and then boom, I finished. I just start, pouring out what I was mentioning. How do you feel about Azrael? I don't know who Azrael is. I don't know who that is. I got it. Thanks. Why did y'all leave? Why did we leave? Where? Leave Chicago or what?
Okay.
My grandma.
Yeah. I'm about to put my cup. I got it. What they saying?
Is that what was the point of this interview?
Don't worry about it. The point of this interview is a two grown man here. I know y'all want the drama.
Thank you. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, my mama, that's my dog. Like, ain't no woman that's gonna come into my life that's gonna replace her. Like, that's people be trying to put they girls over their mom. Like, I don't believe that. Like, that's lame. Like, she was there at my lowest points. Like, I'm talking about lowest points, like, in my life. So, and that woman that's coming into my life ain't gonna be there at my lowest points. She gonna be in my highest points. So she ain't gonna never know, have I ever watched? No, I haven't seen them on live. I seen like one video on YouTube. That's about it. But I didn't really keep up with it.
He's colorful. He's a very colorful guy.
I was 10. I was 10 years old, fifth grade. Mama good now. She good.
Said, what's the happiest memory of your father?
My happiest memory, I would say, us just being over his house. Us kicking it. Playing the game, like chilling. I think the days when we just went outside and I just rolled around, with him, and I met Mason. Was it Mason?
Right. He is Mason.
Y'all know that. So, I think going to the Mason event, I think that was a pretty cool moment to see all the other Mason,
right.
In there.
Does he?
That was cool. Riding around the hood.
Let me ask you this right here. How often do you talk to him? Have you talked to him recently?
Yeah.
Do you know his situation?
I'll talk. Not.
I won't tell you. We'll talk about it and get offline.
Oh,
we'll talk.
I don't really know that much. I don't really ask about it. But we had good times. Riding around. In the hood. Talking, meeting his friends. People they grow up with. Other gangsters they grow because because he gangsters.
I know Chicago.
So
I know Chicago.
They know
yeah.
Being around just being around the other his friends that was GDs like him. It was cool. We had good time going to the beach.
Man, they in there having a ball. You know that? Your grandma, they in there having a ball, a whole ball.
Yeah, the most importantly, I'm glad that I chose a different approach. In life, like being through all that, seeing him, being in the streets, gang banging and stuff like that. I'm glad that I didn't go through that.
Man, listen, I didn't go. That's the main reason. That's the main reason why I left from up there You know, the situation where, you know, I can see, like, at first I ain't know nothing that was kind of green, but that's why I got out of there. That's why I moved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just, man, listen, I'm just glad you came through because it's a whole lot of people, as you reading the comments, they thought this was going to go a whole nother way. You see what I'm saying? But it ain't going there. You ain't got nothing to worry about, nigga. Just playing.
Todd Team Truth. R. Kelly. That whole R. Kelly thing, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So y'all trying to hear something, you know, about that?
He don't know nothing about no R. Kelly. They like your rap song though. I told you, you promised me you gonna take some of that money. I got dude in the studio, white dude, Cole.
Oh yeah.
Go in the studio, put that shit on wax. Right. Put that shit on.
I got a So Chicago on my page too. I did that. I don't know if y'all want me to. I remember it like word for word, so I don't know if they want me to, you know, rap it for them. But that's on my page too. I did that first.
Right.
That was the first one I did. The So Chicago freestyle.
Somebody want to know how old are you?
Me.
Ooh, cheeky. How old are you?
Cheeky look kind of decent. I ain't gonna count. No.
745 plus PayPal. Can you look in your PayPal and see how much money in there? It's 745. Is that 745 total?
I gotta go to that.
Levi want to know, can you break down? You know, we can do this. We can do this. We can put the shit on the screen. Look at this right here. And I told you, I'm going to show you how to get your own. You can get your own channel. Hold on, let's see. This shit froze. It's doing something crazy. Hold on. There's a lot going on with this shit. Hold on.
Yeah, this, I don't see.
Levi want to know.
Girls. I don't see nothing. I don't know. I don't know if. Yeah, because that's the song. Yeah.
Hold on. You know what? It'd be hard to see that shit. You got to go to your thing. No. Hold on. Let me show you how to do it. This your PayPal, right? You got to go back. Man. Who all sent money to PayPal? Like I don't see. It's not in his account.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see what your name is saying. Is this right?
Yeah, Cheeky Decent. Oh.
Look at that. He talking about Cheeky Decent.
Oh, bro. I'm 23 though.
Cheeky, you want to call in here real quick?
I'm 20. I ain't got my haircut.
I know who Cheeky is. I know exactly who the fuck Cheeky is. I know.
I ain't got my haircut now, so you got to go on my like social media or something and see.
Who all send money to PayPal? Who all send money to PayPal? It just probably ain't came through. I think they put it. Check your balance on your Cash App. I want to make sure you got all your damn money and shit.
I just saw that thing too. Oh, right.
So you want to scroll down. There's more than that. You got to exit out of there. You just get rid of the whole page and then go back. Oh, okay. Now you got something to accept.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
No, it's not cut off the screen. Hold on. Let me see.
Okay.
Well, I fixed it.
No, I appreciate all y'all though. Hey. Yeah, no, Cheeky. Well, for what I can see, she decent. She decent.
Cheeky.
I'm young
Cheeky.
though.
No, Cheeky is.
I'm 23.
$745. So you should have $745. You know what I mean? It's only carrying $200 PayPal. You should have PayPal. You should have somebody sent you $200. Yeah. I don't know. You probably got to log in on the computer or something, or go to your email. It's gonna be.
Probably.
We'll figure it out. They sent it. You'll be able to get it. Don't worry about it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, sent you $200. You know what I mean? Listen, man. We got the best supporters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate y'all so much because
he's
smart, and it's not about like, it's people who want to hit a net. Man, listen, they want like it's plenty. It's room for all of that. You know what I mean? But look, meaning a rapper, but consider poetry, whatever. Don't stop. It's therapeutic.
Yeah, that's a fact.
My daughter's cute. Somebody said classy, cheeky. Vanette, thank you. Cheeky, can you break down the verses in your rap song when you said your father? Let me put Levi comment up here. Levi, can you just call in? Can you just call in? You might not, you know what I mean? They say he ain't think about that money. He think about cheeky.
No, I ain't own that dude.
Hold on, this is this older lady that I talked to. She gonna call in.
And I'm shot right now. Like I ain't got no haircut. I ain't dressed up like in my social medias. Like,
hey,
what I wanted to explain to the young man was when Kern sending money through PayPal from the UK, what he has to do is it's going to be a link that he got to go to accept it. He gotta go to her name, and he has to accept it through her link, and then it'll take him to PayPal.
Oh, it's confirm.
That's how he'll be able to get it.
Okay.
It's sending me a thing to say, I gotta confirm my email address.
Yeah, he gotta go to the PayPal and confirm it, and because she's sending it, I think from overseas, so it's not like a regular PayPal sending. Because when she sent me some money, I had to do it like that, and I haven't still.
Okay, I see it now. Okay, you see it now. Oh, he got it. It's 220.
Yeah, and make sure he don't have no limitations on his PayPal.
Okay. He don't got none.
Because it'll take 5 days to go through. Yeah, he got to confirm it.
Okay.
I see it now.
Well, he right here, TT. You got any questions for him? He out here, this and that?
Yeah, I have a question for you, young man.
How you doing?
This is how you doing, baby.
I'm blessed.
I commend you on that rap song. I loved that rap song.
Thank you.
It kind of brought tears to my eyes because I'm a very emotional person.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
My question to you is
785 total.
And because, this has been a problem with me because your dad spent so much time on this R. Kelly case. Do he deal with your children, your sons?
Well, I don't have kids. Only my sister's got kids.
Do he spend as much time with them as he do on this R. Kelly case?
He don't know about the R. Kelly. He doesn't know about his father's social media.
Yeah, he
doesn't know. You know what I mean?
So are y'all close? Do y'all see each other regularly?
No, we in two different states. No, we in two different states. We've been moved away for some years now. When I was back home, in the suburbs, he came and saw him. That was the last time I saw him.
Check your cash in. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish happening.
The last time I saw him in person was at my nephew's birthday party. That was the last time because him and my uncle was there. And then my uncle was there.
How long ago was that?
That was 2018. It wasn't that long ago.
2018.
Yeah, that was 2018.
Oh, okay.
That was when I went back. That was my first time going back since I moved out here in Vegas.
Okay, well, you seem like you got a lot going on, and I'm going to just tell you, keep your head up and keep doing what you're doing because, this rap game could be tricky. And make sure you independent in all of this, and you sitting next to a great man who can help you a lot and with a lot. And I put my life on it. You're sitting right next to a great man.
I appreciate it.
And they call me Auntie Titi. And guess what? I'm gonna be looking out for your song because I got a lot of nephews.
I'm gonna help him.
I'm gonna help him
create a YouTube channel. Then I'm gonna give you.
And you be good. You be great.
Give you that computer. I'm giving him when he leave here today. He gonna have a fully brand new Mac computer. I'm giving you that camera right there. I'm giving you this.
Cause the way I be dressing, my camera quality, the quality, the pictures that I be, and the people that I be letting them take my pictures, they be weak.
Man, I'm telling you about.
My outfits be too fire.
Yeah, I'm giving you.
Why your dad seem to hate this man so much? It's beneath me, but he's a good man. He's a good man. So I'm
go ahead.
Hello? Don't let nobody tell you nothing different about Mr. Larry McGee.
I'm still here.
You got somebody
Grandma
good on your team right
Grandma and Khalila.
And we at Team Truth. We
chilling though. We cool.
And we going to support your man.
We not even talking about him. We ain't even talking about him.
Yeah, we ain't talking about him.
We talking about in general.
He in good hands. He done made a lot of money. And I'm giving him a computer, and I'm giving him a camera, and we didn't even discuss that.
Sheila, somebody called me.
I know. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Sam, bro.
Yes, man. I see.
I be dressing, man.
Gave him a whole bunch of money.
I could dress
him a computer, a camera, and he done met a lot of older women around the country that
I be dressing.
Just gonna have his back.
My friends be taking pictures weak though. You know, we not taking no pictures. I'm like, bro, I take the best pictures of y'all. As soon as I dress up, it get fly. Just because I'm fly to y'all don't mean you gotta take a weak picture of me.
Yes, ma'am.
Like,
yes, ma'am.
I be flea. Your mom go. Well, hello, mom. What time you get off? Well, they said the people on here they said they salute you and they appreciate you for being there with me on their life. They said they commend you for being as strong as you was. Well, that's it. They know how we they know how we come, like we rocking for the longest. What am I?
Scholar.
I'm gonna talk to you when we finish though. All right, man. Later. My plans. What do you say? Plans.
Okay. Call. Give me 2 minutes and then call back. 2 minutes.
You talking about Cheeky gonna call?
Cheeky gonna call in, man. I know Cheeky. Hey, man, guess what?
What?
Cheeky live in Vegas.
Oh no.
Cheeky live in Vegas.
What?
Yeah.
College. Are you going to college? Nah, the college thing.
Cheeky live in Vegas.
I ain't even know that.
Hey, this is my daughter.
How you doing? No, I ain't even know. No, like I said, with the whole college thing, like it's cool. You know, I like it. Like I said, I ain't knocking people who do it. You know, we go to college. I'm always for education. Like I said in my rap, like I ain't knocking education. If you go and you went,
hello,
I'm with you on that. It just ain't for me.
Is this Cheeky?
You feel me? Like it ain't for me.
Hold on. I got Cheeky on the phone. Hold on. You on the spot now, brother.
What's good?
So I wanted to say that your music was so good, and I can tell that you really spoke from your heart.
Thank you.
And it was just, I loved it very much. And I just wanted to ask a question.
Uh-huh.
Like, are you single?
Yes.
You single?
That's the first question. Yes. Yeah, I'm single, man.
And my second question is that, do you know that you're in the house with a federal informant? He worked for the feds.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they gonna do that. Don't worry about that.
See, that's funny.
Yeah. Yo.
What up?
This is Low. That's Angelo Clary.
Hey, Team Truth. Hey, everybody. How
He
y'all?
can hear you, he just can't see you because you under the thing.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Young King? How you
What's
doing?
going on? How you feeling?
I'm good. First and foremost, I want to commend you on, coming and standing as a young king.
Yeah.
And really not, standing up for your family. And I really commend you at being strong and standing by your mom and your pop. Especially your mom, though. Because, as you know, they asked you a question about a young lady, Azriel. She's 22 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna give you just a little history real quick of it.
Yeah, I seen somebody put that. I don't know who that.
Yeah,
who that is.
I know you did, and I ain't want you to get caught up in that. But I'm gonna tell you, that's my daughter.
Okay.
And she's one of the young ladies that was caught up in the R. Kelly situation. That a lot of grown folks. I'm not gonna point out anybody. Grown folks that supposed to be like me, fathers, that sit around and bash her all day long. She's 22, you 23.
Yeah.
And you got younger sisters and older sisters.
Yeah.
So you know how I feel.
100%.
If anybody just go at your sister any type of way, you feel a certain type of way. And as a father, uncle, brother, you should always protect them queens.
Always.
So what I'm going to tell you is, that's my daughter. That certain individuals go at 24/7, disrespecting every level, call her every name imaginable except her birth name. And guess what? She's strong. She's another artist. I have, you're not a rapper, but I'm actually have a label. I just wanted to tell you that being as though I am that father, and your father is one of the ones that do go after my daughter 24/7. I would never get you on here as a young king. None of your sisters, and ever have you belittle your dad, belittle your family, and do nothing more but tell your truth, like you're doing right now.
Yeah.
So when I tell you we don't play them type of games, we men. You are a true scholar right now for younger men to stand and feel good about standing up for your mom, your sisters.
Appreciate that.
And understanding what struggle is.
Yeah.
I come from that struggle.
Yeah.
So with me, I'm never gonna bash you, come at you, or disrespect you. Me and your father see two sides of the world, completely different. But I would never bring his kids involved with something that he's too ignorant to grow off.
Yeah.
And I hope that your interview, because this is me as a man, I learned, I got three sons, I'm sorry, and my sons are pushing 30. And they would never disrespect any other man that's equal balance and age with me, unless they being disrespected. And that's what I see with you.
Yeah.
So somebody raised you very well. And I'm quite sure your father and instilled some really good tools in for you, into you when he was around. And I'm quite sure your mother made sure you won't be the best that you can be, the same way my mother.
She called checking up like my baby. I'm just checking up.
She just called me.
She just called like my baby. I just called to make sure he okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, he in the best hands.
With L got you. You're in good hands. But let me tell you, I just want to tell you from me, a major respect to you, young king.
Thank
and
you.
I hope you continue always. I don't care what the situation is. Respect them queens, man.
Always.
And I'm definitely at the end of this, I will be blessing you and going into some other things because L pits me down with everything that's going on. So we'll have a talk about this, and this has nothing to do with your father. It's because you're a young king that stand up, and I don't never want you to make the mistakes that we did as fathers. Your father, me, myself, Larry, well, none of us perfect. But if we instill all the mistakes that we made, you're going to be a better king to lead on and pass along these teachings to other kings. You dig?
Yeah, right.
So that's all I wanted to call in and tell you. And
I appreciate that.
Bless you and a few, you'll get mine directly from me, and that's
appreciate
what
that.
it is.
Right.
All right?
Appreciate that, man.
Great night. I got to
You too,
enjoy
brother.
the birthday with Isis. You know, everybody.
Man, tell sis I sent her some money. She hit me up. I told her happy birthday.
She running around, so we had little joint got everybody here. So you know we enjoying this, but we definitely watching you. And I just had to step out to really give you your crown, young man. You're 23, man. By the time you're 30, you should be phenomenal. You should be phenomenal. And it's another brother that's real strong, that's probably watching, that runs a men group. Mm-hmm. And that's Brother Block. Yeah. We're on different sides as well, but he's a man.
I'm gonna give you his number. He run a men's group out of Maryland.
And all them brothers in that big group, y'all sit on here and shine good. And I want to see y'all send a cash app in there to him. See, this ain't just about Team Truth. Team Truth is our company. It's not about this Team Truth. It's about everybody on the internet that understand that have children and understand that this is not nothing about bashing. This is about somebody that needed a situation of acknowledgement and being able to be assisted by grown-ass people.
That's a fact.
Not by kids, by grown people. So people that's sending you money, that's because they grown.
No, I appreciate that.
They understand what life is. And that's what it is. The rest of them, forget them. Forget them. You know, don't worry about the negative comment. So you got mine. I salute you. Brother Block, Levi, all the people on the outside, Dane and all them. Send them cash apps in. Send them cash apps in. Get all them people that send it in for the negative to send it in now for something positive.
Yeah.
And y'all have a great night.
Thank you, brother.
Right.
All right, I'll call you later on.
All right. I don't know who that person is. The Boski. Whoever that is. First off, I ain't no sellout. That's one thing I ain't never been. At all my 23 years, I ain't never sold nobody out. Not my homies, not my family, none of that. Like I said, you ain't heard me get on here and sell my daddy out or bash my father. Right. I already established that at the door. So if that's what you thought was gonna happen when you got on here, that's over with. Like,
right.
Ain't nobody come on here to do that.
Right.
Like, that's lame. I said what needed to be said.
Right.
This ain't no bash my father. Like, that's lame. I don't do that.
Now block him. He blocked.
Yeah.
You'll see him say something, but nobody can see it. He blocked.
Yeah, that's goofy.
No, but that's what we deal with.
Yeah.
Like that right there. Like we sitting here.
Yeah.
Being nice, having a good time, drinking, talking to people.
Yeah, that's goofy. Like I already made that announcement that I wasn't gonna bash him at the door. Like,
exactly. We
ain't no bash. You could play it back, replay it, rewind. You ain't gonna hit no bashing in here. Like that's lame. Like, I don't do that. Like,
hello,
ain't nothing to bash. He did what he did. You know, it happened. I was young. I didn't know why it was happening. Maybe he was young. Maybe that's why he did. I didn't know what was going through his mind when all the stuff we went through happened or what happened. I don't know. I was young. I just saw it. That's it. That's all I could say.
Right.
I don't know. I can't explain why it happened. We can't even explain why. I ain't going into that.
We ain't gonna go negative with it. Like, he a stalker. We ain't gonna go negative with it. We know who that guy is very well that said that to you. Like, you know what I mean?
That's lame. Like, I knew it was gonna be somebody on here trying to look for a bash fest. Like, that ain't happen.
Please leave your message.
It's just a plot twist.
You know?
Like, I don't be on none of that. Like, I don't be disrespecting people. I ain't no disrespectful person.
Ain't nobody finna invite you on here to disrespect. I mean,
I be chilling. Like, I'm so man, I'm more laid back than 1937 recliner chair. Like, I'm really so laid back, bro. Like, you be tweaking.
Hey, Levi. This is Levi.
What's going on?
What's up, bro? First of all, let me say this to you, young brother. You are one special young man.
Thank you.
Most of the black men who are listening to this, most of us grew up without our fathers.
Yeah.
Whatever circumstances, whether it was drugs, domestic abuse, as black men, that is a statistical reality that most of us grew up without our fathers. However, when you look at these statistics, most of those who grew up without their fathers they found themselves in prison and find themselves in prison addicted to drugs. If they have witnessed their dad, commit certain abuses, they grow up to be abusive to women. There are only two ways you can go. 70% of those men, they go the wrong way.
Yeah.
About 30% say, no, I'm going to be a man. And I want to first salute you and salute your mother, reminding me of my mother who raised us as a single parent, strong black woman.
Yeah.
I also want to say to you, my brother, that you have nothing to be ashamed about. You are not on here as a charity case.
Yeah.
You're a stand-up young man.
Right.
I can tell by the way you speak, you're a hard-working young man.
Yeah.
And every donation that you receive, I will continue to support you, promote your cause, whatever it is. I'm going to promote it. And there are thousands of others who are going to promote it. But don't ever think that your story is any different than a lot of black guys' stories. What makes you special is that you're willing to express it in a song. What makes you special is that you came out on the other side being a productive young man.
Yeah, yeah.
It could have ended very bad for you.
Facts.
It could have ended very bad for you. This is about your story. It's not about bashing your dad, which you have not done. And as a man, I would never try to get you to do that, nor would I ever agree with that. However, what I need for you to understand very clearly is that, and I'm going to be frank with you, the guy that just called you a sellout, Dubowski, that is your father's friend.
Yeah, that's
and
what he told me.
To Dubowski, and I'm going to say this to Dubowski, to come on here and call DJ Tyson's son a sellout because this young man is a productive young man. He's not nowhere begging. He's not nowhere trying to use people.
Nope.
He's not nowhere being abusive. He's not a drug dealer,
Don't drink.
drug user. He don't drink.
Never in my life. Never have I did either one of them.
Exactly. But for him to call you a sellout, it speaks to his character.
Slam.
And he's very upset. I'm going to tell you why he's very upset, young brother. He's upset because this is a very classy interview.
Yeah.
This is a very classy interview, and he see you flourishing. He sees the support that you're receiving, understanding that if the shoe was on the other foot, Dubowski, and I have to say this with all due respect, even your father, if they had someone else's child on their channel interviewing them, they would try to get all the dirt they could on that individual. But we don't roll like that. We don't roll like that.
Yeah.
Understand something, brother. The Bible says that undeserved suffering is redemptive in the eyesight of God.
Yeah.
As a young man, you did not go through anything, no more than a lot of young black people and children went through. So don't ever feel bad. Keep your head up. Keep doing what you're doing.
Always.
We're going to continue to support you, my dear brother. God bless you.
Thank you.
And I'll say it again. I thank God that you came out on the right side.
Same.
That you came out on the right side. Now, I will say this as it relates to your song. Your song is very touching.
Thank you.
And it speaks for itself. So you don't have to answer this question.
Right.
However, with most rappers, you notice a lot of rappers, when they do interviews, people will say, well, they'll say to Jay-Z, you said it in your song, you talk about the Marcy Projects. You said you were raised in the project, roaches and rats. And Jay-Z or 50 Cent, they will expound on that and say, well, yeah, this happened.
Yeah.
But one, I want to confirm with you, what you put in your song, were you embellishing or did you experience those things?
Yeah. That I will only put things in there that I have experienced. I never put anything in there that's fabricated.
That is excellent because as an artist, whether you pursue rap or not, that's what makes you genuine.
Yeah.
That's what makes you authentic. If you are a painter, whatever you do in the form of the arts, when you put your feelings into something, you are going to get the result on the other end, brother. One thing that touched me in that song is when you said, and this is not to bash your father, but you said that you remember once, and please don't feel embarrassed, because most of our parents have been to prison on drugs and everything. But you said when your mom was incarcerated that your father moved in a strange young lady that you never met before.
Yeah.
And you don't have to expound on it.
Yeah.
Because you said it in your rap song. If you don't choose to. However, I know that was a very painful experience for you, your siblings, and for your mother.
Yeah.
For this is not just directed at your father. I'm saying for any man to move in a woman after their children's mother had just been incarcerated is a hell of a pain for children. And most children, man, I'm trying to tell you, you could have ended up on drugs, out here in the streets, dead or in jail.
Right.
You are a strong young man, brother. We wrap our arms around you. Levi for Kelly, Block Bender. I'm hoping that all of the bloggers step up and continue to support you in your endeavors. And as an entrepreneur, whatever you do, make sure you focus on your business first. As they say in the street, money first, baby. Don't put nothing in, and continue to be a son to your mother, man. That is a beautiful thing that you are a father. You are a man father figure, whether you have children or not. And you are a decent man, and the fact that you have been holding your mama down and she's been holding you down, I salute you, my brother. You have a wonderful evening. And I'm going to send you that money and continue to do what you do, my brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
All right, Vi. Yeah, man.
That whole, experiencing that, like a lot of things that I did see, growing up, I didn't know why. I just saw it and I just, roll with it, because when you were a kid, you always was told to be, stay in the child's place.
Right.
So certain things, you just like, okay, well, that's how I'm supposed to go then.
No,
that's how I'm supposed to go.
We ain't gonna go into your father.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can tell by looking at the chat, me and him got some problems.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna exploit you to get at him. I'm not finna do that.
That's not, yeah.
But it's a lot of people that's on here that have a firm interest in you moving forward. Not me, you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like to thank everybody that's in the chat, people that came over, that support this young man. I'm going to continue to stay in touch with him. I'm going to continue to give him words of encouragement. I'm not finna get off here and talk shit about his daddy. I'm not finna do anything that his daddy has done to Ass or my kids. I'm not finna do that.
Yeah.
I've talked to his mom. She at work.
Yeah,
she's still going.
She's
still going. I told you,
much,
man. She worked. I talked to her. She was tired. She didn't feel like talking about that shit. She was tired. She tried to give me her energy, her last energy. I couldn't do it. I said, "Ma'am, have a nice day."
That's part of the reason why I took her to San Diego. I took her to San Diego last year for Mother's Day.
Right. San Diego.
Yeah, Mother's Day.
Oh man,
I paid for the whole thing. I was in sales. I was in timeshare sales. Before this whole thing we got laid off, I was in timeshare sales. So I just used my last commission to take her on that trip.
Right.
And I paid for the whole thing: the car, the room, the food, everything, the activities.
Right.
She didn't even have to come out of her pocket for a dime unless she wanted to tip somebody or something like that. But I drove there and drove back.
Right.
I did the whole thing for because she needed that.
Right.
I told her job, like, look, we taking this day off from this day. I don't care how y'all feel about it, but we gonna be gone from this day to this day because I know my mama, she a hard worker.
She is. I didn't call your mama 10 times. Ain't there been a time I call her.
Always at work.
She either was like she at work or she tired because she gotta go to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's the thing I was telling her, like, I told her we as black people we growed up, with the whole mentality of our parents always like, go to school, go to college, get a good paying job or whatever. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like what really is a good paying job,
right?
At the end of the day, you still like a liability,
right?
We was never taught like to be entrepreneurs because that was never a thing in our tradition as a
no, especially being in Chicago. No, it's
hell no, that wasn't in it. I told her it's not their fault. It's not my parents' fault. It's not my. It's where the generation started. It's when the generation even happened.
This the man I was telling you about. He gonna call in a second.
Okay.
But let me tell you this right here. Your dreams, they still exist.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what happened. Keep your dreams, the things that you thought, you know what I mean? the things that you thought that you was gonna be able, like you was telling me, like you was like, I want to go to real estate school.
Yeah.
You get the information, hit me up. We gonna go through that process. Mm-hmm. The truck, you can come back and sit and talk to these people many times as you need to. It don't have to be negative either. Hold on. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, man. What's going on? How you feeling?
All right, I'm feeling pretty good. This block.
Hey, look, I couldn't. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
Hey, I know you heard my name a couple times since you've been sitting here, man, this block. But that's the name they gave me.
Right.
But I say this, man, you really touched my heart, brother. To see you sitting here. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to Brother Larry. I definitely want to give a shout out to the whole T-True family.
No problem.
And say that this is something that I wasn't expecting. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure a lot of people was expecting this to go in a total different direction. And I had to call in just to get a word with you, young brother. Even though when this is said and done, I'm probably Team Truth or I work for Don Russell or something. You know what I mean?
That stuff don't matter, but bro. Like
I want to have a word with you, young brother, because I listened to you and you say you're dealing with timeshares and things like that. You can speak well. You know how to deal with people. Yeah. You work hard. You got a mama. Everything, man. We all had the same situation coming up. I had the same situation as yours. I grew up in the shelters. You know what I mean? Being under my mother. Your mother is a blessing. My mother was nothing like your mother. My father was non-existent. However, I ask that you do this. Well, let me ask you this first. Have you ever considered just uplifting your father?
When can you like better explain like what when you say like what do you mean? Like?
Well, I do know as a man, I do know as a parent, sometimes we need to lean on our children. Most parents believe that they got it all figured out. Yeah. You know what I mean? And me personally, my children actually turned my life around. Yeah. But I had to be in a position where I was actually able to allow them to do it. Mm-hmm. So based off of the energy of my girls, it turned my whole life around. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if that's something that you would actually be interested in doing, because I think that we as men, we all need our young to, you know what I mean, lean on. You know what I mean? So sometimes that's just how it is. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying do it. But I think that it would probably be a good thing. You know what I mean? It'll be a good thing for you and a good thing for him possibly. You know what I mean? Just a phone call, here and there, just to, say hi, check up on him, things like that. But that's your choice. But I tell you what, I'm impressed with what I've seen tonight.
Thank you.
Every word that you spoke, you're definitely talented. I'm a strong DJ in the game. I've been in the game over 25 years now, on and off radio. Still got some slots. I do my own production, all of this. But you, sir, you definitely keep right where you are.
Always.
You got a long future ahead of you, and do not fold, because we need more black men like you in our community. So I beg of you to just please stand strong, okay?
Always.
All right, brother. You have a good one, all right?
Appreciate
you too, brother.
Appreciate it.
No, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, for being there.
Hey, man, we got one more call. Call, you know who you are. Go and call in here. Go ahead, call in here right quick.
Y'all dope.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Appreciate that.
Hey, man. Hey.
I appreciate that a lot.
Hold on a second. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, man, I was trying to call in, but I see Block beat me to it.
Right.
But
But I see you doing something great over there, bro.
Man, I'm trying.
I see you doing something great, but I see what's going on in the chat. Man, pay that shit no attention, bro.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because I see what's going on. But
I see.
But I just reached out to my sister, and I told my sister that I'm going to have his mom publish her book through her free.
Right.
I'm going to pay for everything.
Appreciate it. That's awesome. Hello?
Appreciate that, Cookie Cutter. Appreciate that.
Hold on, he hear you. Let me end some of these calls right quick. Hold on. Did he hear you? Hold on, wait 1 second. I had to end some of the calls. I got people calling back to back trying to get through. Go ahead. Yo, Dana. He hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. What I was saying is, I'm looking at everything that's going on in the chat. Pay that no attention, but I like the way the young brother, conduct himself, because we all been through that.
Yeah.
I've been a victim of the shelter too. But I do want to say this though. I want to ask him: is his mother still interested in writing her book and doing her story?
I believe so. You know, she want to do it. It's just she don't have that much time. You know, because she always working a lot. So she don't have that much. I mean, she got a little bit more time now because she's not at one job. She had 2 jobs, so she only at one of the jobs now. Because of the whole virus thing. So
this is what I want you to do.
She probably got a little more time now to
your
do
mama
it.
finish the book. My sister is Dakia Q Sterling. Look her up. It's DACKEYIA.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the information when you get off here. I'm gonna get it when you get off here.
All right, cool. Like I was saying, my sister is Dakia Q Sterling, and she had one of the biggest printing companies coming out of DC. What I told Larry was, if once your mom finish her story, she don't gotta worry about nothing. I'ma pay for the whole printing. I'ma pay for to get in the stores and everything. The only thing she gotta do is finish the book and get it out. Once she get it to my sister, and my sister gonna print it up, but they go pick out the book covers and go through the writing and all that. I'm paying for everything else.
Right.
Y'all done been through enough, man.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, this is Dana J, but I'm from the other side. I'm an R. Kelly friend and a supporter.
Right. Nice.
So, but I understand that in coming up, things happen.
Yeah. How much support you got? You got a lot of support, bro. You know what I mean? And it ain't about bashing nobody. It ain't about trying to dig up somebody's past.
Even though me and your dad have an off and on situation.
Cheeky said y'all putting her on the spot.
Look, Cheeky, you need to call in next.
She said y'all
put the first 3 digits you're gonna be calling in from in the chat. So there ain't nobody else getting through. Ain't nobody else getting through until you call in.
Cheeky come through. But I want to say much love to you. Keep your head up. Never under no circumstances, never allow anyone to bash your father.
No.
Because after all, he is your father.
All
day
long.
How he is, but he is your father.
Right.
And I'm gonna get L everything. Only thing you gotta do is have your mom just finish writing it, and I take care of everything else. All right, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
All right, bro. Thanks. All right, Cheeky. I got catfished a minute ago. Somebody calling here talking about the feds, all that old goofy shit.
Yeah.
Cheeky, we waiting on you. Atmos. Regular phone.
Yeah, I think they was trying to get on there next.
Atmos. Cheeky, where you at? We waiting. It's the lines are open. The lines are open. Cheeky, where are you? Atmos, where are you? I can actually call Atmos.
I know I gotta go back to the dentist. I know that.
Atmos. How you doing, Atmos?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I tell you what, bro. Kevin, you a blessing, bro.
Thank you.
It's crazy because when I hear your story, I remember my story, bro. Like, we grew up in 3 different homeless shelters, battered women shelters, you know what I'm saying? And I had to go to like 3 or 4 different middle schools, 4 or 5 different high schools, never had any stability. My dad, you know, you say your dad was there in and out. My dad was never there. But I was able to, you know what I'm saying, understand that I needed to be a different type of man for my children. You know what I'm saying? So I'm impressed with how you've turned out, brother. You're smart. You're intelligent. I'm proud of you, man. Like you said, these people, we support you just as a young black man, as a young man, period.
Appreciate it.
Keep striving, keep going. Don't let no circumstance pull you down. Just stay on top of your game, bro. We support you, and we love you, all right?
We got love you too. Appreciate that.
All right, man. Stay up. Stay up.
Yeah.
Peace.
So, how tall are you? So 5. I'm short, man. I'm 5'8". I ain't as short as my pocket, but I'm 5'8", though. So I'm kind of short. Taller than him, so you feel me? But yeah, man. He said Larry the matchmaker. He try. Who he trying to match up, man? Oh, and this is my Instagram. I don't know what it can. I don't know. This the camera or what's the camera? But it's right here. This is my Instagram. Somebody called.
Oh man, he hung up. Atmos got off.
Yeah, he gone.
Oh, my bad.
He
got a bad habit of leaving the interviews. Uh-oh. Who's calling?
Somebody. Hold on. Are you in college or going? No, I'm currently not in college. College is not in the plans. Like I said, before, I do commend, people that's in college. I ain't against college. It's just not for me. I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. So, the food truck.
Who's calling?
Is more so, the thing I'm going for.
Uh-oh, that's cheeky. That's cheeky. Cheeky's
Damn,
on the phone.
She said, you know who this is. Reed.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
I'm blessed. How you doing?
What's up, man?
Oh, she said type your IG in
my IG?
Yeah. No, my IG. Somebody said put my IG in.
No, go ahead.
The way you already clicked in?
No, yeah. Oh, you can put it in there. And I'm gonna give you a Mac.
I'm cool. What's going on, man?
I'm good.
How you feeling today?
I feel like I just got put on the spot.
I know they trying to put you on blast. I was like, yeah, she kind of cute. Then they start going crazy.
This is embarrassing, y'all.
I'm making a love connection. What you talking about is embarrassing.
Very stop it right now.
I'm gonna give you this stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna have to work it out because I gotta take some of my files off here. But I'm gonna give you a Mac. All you gotta do is get.
What kind of food you want?
I'm sorry, y'all can't read the chat and stuff on the phone at this moment.
I know. That's on food truck or Chicago food.
Why don't you just come over here, bruh?
Right.
Larry.
Hey, he tried to put me. He tried to say. Right, I'm talking about so right.
Why don't you just come over here, then, bro? What's going on? Silence.
Larry is like 30 minutes away from me.
Man,
that's a
we got Harold's. You got time enough to go get the mild sauce, nigga.
Yeah, I definitely got the mild sauce at the crib.
Got the mild sauce at the crib.
Oh my God.
we smuggled that mild sauce in the suitcase. They was flipping through that mild sauce on the plane like it was drugs or something.
Man, listen, man. I ordered a gallon of that shit. That shit cost.
I got Captain Kurt's barbecue sauce too.
Captain Kurt.
That's your five. Captain Kurt's. Yeah.
You
heard of Captain Kurt's?
I done heard. You know how I had Captain Kurt. Man, they try to listen.
It's like Leon's.
I would argue with some people. It was on
Leon's the best though. No cap.
We was on here overnight.
My day was in the chat. Y'all are ruthless right now.
Look. Listen. Don't worry
about this gonna boost Larry restaurant ideas.
Man, I told you. Listen, I got some 5 restaurant ideas.
See, I ain't trying to do the restaurant thing. I just want to do the food truck because with restaurants, for one, it's too much stuff. Like it's too much menu, too many items on the menu.
See, I ain't doing but 9 items on the menu. 9.
Yeah.
Two of them.
And it's overhead. Like when you got a storefront, you got the overhead. I want to just have my truck. That's mine. I go in there, have a little few workers. They do their thing. I show them how I can cook too. So I can cook like you never seen before. The other day I made some Salisbury steak from scratch.
Listen,
with
I
the
think
gravy.
she's trying to make a love connection.
Look. I can cook. So that's one of my qualities.
So you coming over here or what?
Wait, you know how to cook?
Yeah, come on. You think I was raised in an all women household and don't know how to cook? That'd be a shame on me.
No, I done seen some things.
Nah, I could cook.
I seen Larry's cooking.
My cornbread is fire. I make the best cornbread in my family. That's no cap.
See,
cornbread fire, and my baked macaroni is fire. And I make good chicken wings.
Shit, that's enough, nigga. You can cook that here every day.
Oh, and I make good ribs too. Ribs is fire too.
What'd you say you trying to do?
He's trying to lure me in with his food.
Hey, I brought it to work and they talking about some. You made this? I'm like, who else made this?
Why don't y'all look? Listen, I got 100 people trying to call in. Man, they all the way from Baltimore. They always talking about this weak ass mumbo sauce. You feel me?
Mumbo, that ain't the way. I tried it. They got that in the candy store in 71st and State.
Mumbo sauce?
Yeah.
In Chicago?
Yeah. They got it this week. It's still sitting there.
Going on. They going on with your mumbo sauce.
Yeah, no, that DMV. I
tried talking that same shit. Listen, this is what I want y'all to do. Cheeky, can y'all exchange numbers or something?
You got my number?
Bet. I'm going to give him your number so he can hit you up. That's cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, I got it. I'm going to get to some of these.
Long as you don't be acting crazy.
Well, cause you know what? I ain't about to say that.
What's your sign anyway?
Cause I'm a Sagittarius.
Damn, you say that's a setup. Yeah, that's a setup. I was just talking to a Sagittarius.
They are great people.
I fuck with Sagittarius. I'm a Pisces.
Y'all cry, baby.
Oh, that's cap. The last time I cried was at my great grandma's funeral. That's the last time I cried.
Hey, listen, grandma in there.
Time you let out your tears.
Listen, grandma. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
We a little emotional. I ain't gonna cap. We be emotional.
Definitely.
And we be Chicago food. Yes, I'm trying to bring our food out here. You know they
damn sure don't.
I'm trying to bring our food. You know,
I told you I left you an Italian beef. I ain't do you like that.
I know. Did you got the cheese too?
Yeah, mozzarella. I got all that.
You got the melted cheese too?
I got all that.
You ain't even gotta say a word. Look, I made a gyro cheeseburger not too long ago.
Cheeky, I'm gonna give Kevin your number so he can hit you up. You know what I mean?
Yes, because I'm shy and I'm getting off of here. Nice talking to you. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. I talked to you. Were you at work or something?
Nah, she ain't in no damn work. She could be over here. She know exactly what the hell this is. You on the way? Hey, you on a cheeky? You on the way? You on the way? You already left?
No, because I look like shit. I've been in the house for 28 days.
Man, we all look like shit. My man can't even get a haircut. Like, we all in the same boat.
I'm in this, man. Y'all don't never be looking like this.
I gotta be cute. Y'all ain't about to try to play me.
Okay. Well, look, it said the baby. Look, my nephew and stuff is acting up. He about ready to go. So I'm head out.
Right.
You know, so go to
got head out
my
here
nephew.
in a second.
I brought my nephew and stuff. You know,
well, nice talking to you. I'll be back in the chat, y'all.
All right.
And Larry, I got some work for you tonight. I'm not.
Man, hey. Look.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye. All right. Well, look, bro. We gonna end this shit.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
Maybe a part 2. We get together.
Appreciate
you know what I mean? This young man is phenomenal. Great dude. You're gonna see a lot of us. You guys' YouTube channel coming. Man, we getting that music together. I seen how much money you got, nigga. We going in the studio to drop that shit.
Yeah,
Might not be that song.
Yeah. We could.
That's it. You know what I mean? Grandma, you gotta bring her back. She say she gonna cook. Grandma. The interview was damn near over when she said that.
Grandma.
Look, grandma in there chilling.
Grandma got it.
Believe that.
She got it.
Ain't lying.
She got it.
Well, look, brother. These people right here want to see you win.
Yeah.
They want to see you win. They ain't never heard from you before. They want to see you win. So if you need me, I'm here. You got my address. You got my telephone number. Don't get that shit to your daddy.
No.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My message to Kevin is call me. No hard feelings. You got a great son. Awesome guy. Straight up. You know what I mean? And he about to leave here with over $1,000. Camera, computer.
Yeah.
Can't do no more than that, bro. You know what I mean? Man, Richmond, Virginia.
Young legend. You know that.
Hold on. I think TT called back again.
We'll do one more.
Hold on. Hello?
A young legend, man. Over East.
Y'all already know that. Calling.
Anybody on here from over East, y'all already know how we rock.
I'm hanging all them up.
I don't know if any of y'all on here from over East, but if y'all from over East or if y'all from Chicago, y'all already know. Drop them building emojis on there. Y'all from Chicago, drop the building. And what? Y'all 773, y'all 312. Well, I'm 773.
What up, bro?
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah, I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it here.
Right.
And I'm going to put it out there because we got the best cooks over here on the outside. So how about me and Spitting Fire versus you and Lil Kev? What's up?
You and Spitting Fire versus being a little kid. Nigga, you got the bigger kid to your kid. And you put marshmallow. Hold on, let me explain this nigga, bro. This nigga puts marshmallows on his fucking macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving, bro.
Yeah, you already lost with that one already.
He put marshmallow on his mac and cheese. He put shrimp and marshmallow. Oh.
Yeah. I said they probably
gotta go. Okay, look. We gotta end the interview. Hold on, no, we can't end the interview yet. All right, we gotta get TT on here because I seen her. All right, hold on. Hey, we gonna definitely do that.
Tell her come here. Tell her. Grandma, what? I'm finna be done. I'm finna be done right now.
Cause your sister Kenny said it's time for you to get a phone.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I'm finna be done.
Okay.
You got your jacket off and stuff. You can. What
wanna come say hey?
Where Boo Boo at?
Do you wanna come say hello?
Okay, what's up?
Look how she looking. Look how she.
Somebody know what this scarf in my head.
Hello, you called TT? Did you call?
Okay.
Hey TT, I tried to call you, didn't go through. Hey, we gonna wrap this up. My man got business he gotta handle.
Nephew up there.
Over $1,000. Marshmallow mac and cheese. We willing to take on him and spend $5 anytime.
Yeah, we could do that. We can get in the kitchen.
Hey,
we can do a video in the kitchen if y'all Y'all want to.
Listen.
You do that.
Listen.
I got the skills, man.
Listen.
So I'll be, you do it.
You owe me a drink. Even if you don't drink. Later on tonight.
What you drink?
9 o'clock, nigga. We going down the street to the bar or something.
Alright.
I'll hold
drink?
you to it. Listen.
What you drink?
This is, man, where is that? Jameson.
Just give me a bottle of water. I'll take that. Or some juice. I'll drink. Nice chat with y'all too, man.
Man,
I appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is Mr. Kevin Terrell Jr. Awesome young man.
Know it.
You know what I mean? And I promise you, I promise you, I'm gonna try to reconcile anything I got between me and your father, and we move on from there.
That's it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm going to come back here 35 minutes. I'm going to end it. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Appreciate
Over
y'all,
300
man.
people in the chat. Awesome,
Man,
awesome,
all of y'all, man.
Hey,
y'all.
He appreciated it. Y'all heard that.
Blessings, descendants.
Thank
y'all
you.
Ain't had to do none of that. I appreciate that.
Thanks. Appreciate it,
All
bro.
right.
Hold on. Wait a minute. This
I gotta get this off my heart. I gotta ask Kevin Terrell Jr. one question.
We say the best for last. So let's hear.
Kevin Terrell Jr.
The one and only.
This is what I want you to do. You say you don't watch your father's channel, right?
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, like when
You say you don't watch your father's channel.
No.
This is what I want you to do. I want you to start watching your father's channel.
Mm-hmm.
Because this bashing 22-year-old girl, maybe it may take you to reach out to your dad to put an end to all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to tell your siblings to start watching your dad's channel. Maybe if his children are watching, it may make him do better. Because this is not fair and it's not right. And I just could not let this end without you knowing that. This 22-year-old girl did nothing to your dad. And I mean nothing. He don't even know the man that he's doing all of this for.
Yeah.
Has R. Kelly ever been a part of your family?
Nah. I ain't never seen him.
So for him to go in on a 22-year-old girl like this, and you 23, and we treated you with nothing but respect, even grown man. I want you to start watching his channel and see the man that you look up to. And that's all I gotta say. And guess what? I donated to you. I'm going to support you and whatever grown man set up for you, I will be a part of. But I want you and your siblings to start watching your father's channel. Don't believe nothing I'm saying. Don't believe nothing the chat saying. Start watching your father's channel and tell me, is that the man that you know?
Okay.
And that you love and respect. All right, thank you, baby, and you be great.
You too.
See them hearts.
All right.
For you.
Bye bye.
Thanks, CT. You got a lot of people that support you.
Appreciate that, man.
Hey. Great interview. Great interview all the time. I'm going to end it. I'm going to come back. He got to go handle grown man business. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to give you cheeky number 2 thing.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm going to come back here 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Grandma on our ass. We out of here.
Yes.
We out.